This is David Herzenhorn with the New York Times. I'm in Yalta, the Crimean Black Sea resort town where Franklin Roosevelt, Winston Churchill, and Joseph Stalin met after World War II to discuss some of the 20th century's most complicated territorial disputes.
Not since the Tehran conference 14 months ago have the three top executives of allied strategy and diplomacy met.
Now Crimea itself is the subject of a territorial conflict. Russian troops have occupied the peninsula. Citizens here are demanding a referendum to decide whether Crimea should be independent of Ukraine.
On Thursday, the Crimean parliament announced the referendum would be held on March 16th and would give the peninsula's citizens a choice: to break away and become a part of Russia, or to stay in Ukraine with greater autonomy. The lawmakers, however, already declared their choice. They intend to secede. In Simferopol, the swiftness of the move toward Russia caught many by surprise, and opinions were decidedly mixed.
Я хочу вам сказать, это, наши, братья, мы с ними вместе, мы вообще не, не Украина.
Слышали, но очень переживаем, очень расстраиваемся, потому что наш народ за Украину, наш народ, крымские татары, мы за Украину.
Вот, то есть нам фактически навязывают и тянут им в Европейский Союз. То есть нас это как общество не устраивает. Мы Европа, мы свободные люди, поэтому...
Не, в составе Украины однозначно нет, потому что у Украины с нынешними ее руководителями, нелегитимными политиками, будущего нет.
I hope we are still in Ukraine. I hope Crimea will be in Ukraine because we are. I hope we will be in Europe.
The proposed referendum on the future of Crimea would violate the Ukrainian constitution and violate international law. Any discussion about the future of Ukraine must include the legitimate government of Ukraine.
President Obama and other Western leaders have made clear that they believe Ukraine should be able to decide its own fate, that the new government in Kiev should be able to operate freely without interference from Russia. The people in Crimea say they too are entitled to self-determination, to decide whether they should be part of Russia, Ukraine, or their own independent country. One burning question now is whether there will be some Yalta-like conference for Ukraine, with President Putin, President Obama, and other leaders meeting to decide the future of this peninsula.